All right, this is test corrections number 4, and it ties into the previous one. So we want to find the imaginary roots of this, imaginary solutions. Remember, roots mean same thing as solutions. So on the previous one, number 3, we just graphed it and found the one point where it crossed on the x-axis was -2, right? So that's one of our answers, our real answer. And so to find the rest of them, you can divide it out with synthetic division. So I'm going to draw this little window thing, and I can put my answer from the calculator again, which was -2 from the previous question, and then divide it out. So put my coefficients in here in order. There's no gaps here, so I don't got to worry about that, but just write them in order, and then synthetic divide. So add going down, multiply with the window, add, multiply with the window, add, multiply with the window to get 10, and then add, and then get remainder of 0. Okay, so now I'm in good shape. I can cross that off. And what I have left is -1 x squared plus no x's minus 5. Okay, and we got to solve that. Okay, and so we can use algebra steps here because we have just x squared. We don't have to do quad formula. We could, but we don't have to. And I'd make sure to do the steps. I see students mess this up sometimes, so actually write it out. So add 5 to both sides. Sorry, that should be a square, not a 5. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, and then divide by -1 to get rid of that -1. So we have x squared equals -5. And then take the square root of both sides. All right, so that we get x equals, and then the square root of -5 is going to be imaginary, and then root 5. There's no perfect squares that divide root 5, so we just leave it as I for the negative part, and then root 5. Right, and then I guess it should be 2 answers, so don't forget it should be plus or minus I root 5. Right, so we have 3 total answers, 1 from the previous question that was real, and then 2 imaginary answers.